And you be not alone here. The list of states, universities, and employers requiring the COVID-19 vaccine is growing following the full FDA approval of the Pfizer shot. Here in New York, all school staff are asked to be vaccinated or test out. All healthcare workers are also required to get the vaccine. A flurry of businesses are also saying their workers must get vaccinated. Now, Walt Disney World, Delta Airlines, CVS, and Goldman Sachs, just a few with the new requirements. And tonight, many people are asking, are these new mandates legal? And could I get fired? Reporter Febe Casahoon is getting answers from a Buffalo labor and employment lawyer.
Let's say someone were to get fired for not getting the COVID-19 vaccine in terms of just refusing to get the vaccine. Would they be able to receive unemployment benefits?
The determination for unemployment varies from state to state, but for example, in New York, if an employer mandates the vaccine and an employee refuses, it's likely to be considered to be either, for example, insubordination or misconduct, and resulting in the employee being denied benefits. I haven't seen any decision from the unemployment office yet. They don't publish those things, but I think under the circumstances, that's the most likely outcome.
How can employers persuade their employees to get vaccinated?
Well, there are quite a few ways to do that. One, they can certainly encourage it in any reasonable fashion that they want. For example, incentives, financial incentives, time off incentives. In New York, employers have to provide 4 hours of paid leave for each vaccination shot. So that's a state mandated incentive, so to speak.
Do you think this type of mandate is reasonable?
From my perspective as a labor and employment attorney and representing employers, I do, and the reason for that is, we're as a society, we're facing, a threat that affects all of us. There is what's shown to be an effective and safe way to, limit the harm through the vaccine. It's been, given to hundreds of millions of people. So, I think, we have a responsibility, to not only protect ourselves, but other people we work with and interact with.
Okay. Anything else you want to add? Anything I may have missed?
Just one thing, for mandatory vaccines, employers and employees should keep in mind that, if an employee has a medical or religious objection, an employer would have to consider whether or not they could exempt the employee from being vaccinated. It's not an automatic exemption, but they'd have to consider it. And at the end of the day, if they couldn't, that could be a situation where an employee who doesn't get vaccinated might be able to get unemployment benefits because they have a valid, religious or medical reason why they can't get it.
That is our Febe Casahoon reporting tonight. And here's where the vaccination rate stands right now. About 52% of all Americans are fully vaccinated. Almost 60% of New Yorkers are fully vaccinated.